We've been here for 13 years in an industry that's emerging and new in a lot of ways for a lot of people. The growth of the company started with people mostly interested in doing solar for social reasons, even when it didn't make financial sense.
Solar is coming out of the fringe and becoming more mainstream. We live on a solar-powered planet. People are starting to really take advantage of that in their own lives.
The workmanship and reputation is there. You can't manufacture that stuff.
There is nothing that we haven't seen. We've been through this process with thousands of customers. We've been able to boil it down to a science that's really essential to having things go smoothly and for people to enjoy it.
They did a lot of inspections. We talked about the whole process. They installed 30 panels on my roof. It's about a 7.8 kilowatt system. I like knowing how things are made and watching how things are done. And at every stage, I would ask if I could sort of watch over their shoulders. And we actually had a lot of fun while they were doing the installation.
A company is completely the sum of who works there. I work with the smartest people I know.
I have over a decade in the industry. Our project team, our engineering team, development team, they all have tremendous experience in terms of the latest and greatest and best way to do something from a technology perspective, from a cost perspective, and we're continually every day learning with the industry growing. We serve on the State Trade Association board. We're very involved in Albany. Positive things are continually happening in New York State.
The barriers for entry are just, they're dropping left and right.
There's a NYSERDA rebate, there's federal incentives. Again, it makes it incredibly affordable for people to get into solar right now.
Last year alone, we did about 500 different residential projects. This year, we hope to do double that or more.
We've done projects for Two Goats Brewing Company, for SPCA.
With Bakery, we've got a system on Friedman Electric.
Green Star, we're working on right now. PPM Homes.
Vector Magnetics, Wide Awake Bakery.
We just signed the Science Center.
In the next few years, I wouldn't be surprised if we work with almost every local business.
I know Renovus also has an alternative. They're building solar farms right now for people who don't have prime sites.
It means that you don't have to have a perfect site. It means you don't have to have a perfect roof. Our first farm is owned by about 24 different people. They each own a share. Their credits go back to their electric bill.
If we're talking about making serious gains like we need to make in energy, solar's the answer. It can replace the most fossil fuel the quickest.
There's something called Reforming the Energy Vision that's going on at the state level that's the most innovative in the country about how people are incentivized and what they're incentivized to do. So there's going to be a lot of unique opportunities to accelerate this clean energy revolution. We're really excited to be a part of that.
I don't think it's going to be a very long time before people look back and are amazed that we did what we did with fossil fuels. Solar power is infinite. When solar power stops, so does life on Earth. So tying myself to that makes sense.